They say if you visit the old town square at midnight and the wind is just right, you can hear the ticking of a clock that's no longer there. When I was a boy, my grandfather told me this story, one that had lived in our family for generations. It was about a man named Master Hanu, the clockmaker of Prague. The man who built the great astronomical clock, or lodge, back in the 15th century. The legend goes like this. Hanu was a genius. He didn't just build a clock, he built a machine that showed not just the hour, but the position of the moon, the movement of the sun, even the phases of the zodiac. It was unlike anything Europe had seen. People came from all over the continent just to see it tick. Some whispered that Hanu had made a deal with the heavens. How else could a man build something so perfect? But the city council, proud and paranoid, feared he might build another, something even greater, for another city. So, in their fear, they did something unforgivable. They blinded him. One night, while he was working late in his little shop near the Charles Bridge, they sent a man to thank him with poison-tipped ink under the guise of a reward. He went blind within a week. He never built again. Never spoke of the clock. Never forgave the city. But here's where the story turns. Legend says that Hanu, in his final days, asked to be brought to the Orloj one last time. As the guards carried him up the tower, he reached into his coat, pulled a piece of iron, and jammed it deep into the gears. The clock groaned, it then stopped. Not just the hands, but everything. The mechanism was so complex, no one could fix it. For over a century, it remained still, like time itself had frozen. They eventually repaired it, of course. Historians say it was done in the 17th century by Jan Taborski. But those who know the story really know it. They say the ghost of Master Hanu still walks the tower. Not in anger, but as a reminder. A reminder that brilliance should be honored. And that even the ticking of a clock can echo a man's soul. So when you hear it chime, if you're ever in Prague, just listen closely. And thank the old clockmaker.